we're back again. This video is going to be about twins
and the questions we get asked.
The most frequently asked questions for
Let's
twins.
get started. I use identical. Obviously, yes. Look at us.
Look at us.
Even if we don't think we look the same, people look at us and are like, whoa.
And then we look at photos and we're like, twins. We do actually look pretty similar in this.
Yeah. And people are like, oh, what's it like having a twin? It's literally like not even different to having a normal sister. It's just that might sound really cringy, but you've got like more understanding of
it's
what,
easier
like,
to connect to that person.
Yeah, with like brothers or sisters, you're like, yeah, you know about each other and stuff like that. But it's not like that. It's like a whole new level.
Yeah, when people
if that
say,
makes sense. Yeah.
When people are like, oh, so what's it like? How's it different to having? What's the difference between having a twin and not having a twin? We don't really know what not having a twin is like because we've just grown up with a twin.
Yeah.
So when people ask that, we're like, well, we don't really know because we haven't grown up without a twin. So unless they tell us real detailed, oh yeah, this is what it's like to not have a twin, then
like,
we might be able to do it.
Yeah,
but
we can't really
can't.
put ourselves in other people's shoes of not having a twin because it's just not what like we're used to.
Next one is, do you ever switch places?
Literally every
Literally
day.
look at us.
I know, we've done it
a lot.
Yes, a lot. Yeah.
Obviously, that's what twins are born for, to switch places to trick people.
Yeah, what else are they here for? Like,
otherwise there's no point. If you don't do fun things with your faces and like how you appear to other people,
that's not good.
Yeah.
Different things in your faces.
Yeah.
So yes, we obviously do switch places.
If you don't, you're a weirdo. Putting that out there.
So many people ask, oh, how far apart are you? Wait, did we already do this?
Yes.
Yes?
We did that. Right.
Yeah, okay.
People come up to me and they're like, so how do you know who's who? Like, saying that to me, and they're like, how do you know which twin you are? And I'm like...
It's like, how do you know you're not Jacob right down the street?
What about Sebastian over there? How do you know you're not him and he's you? You know? And they're like, yeah, but how do you know?
But it's so funny.
I know who I am.
Yeah, it's a question we get asked literally the most, how do you know who's who? It's like
people's blonde moments.
I know, it's like, what do you mean? There are no words to describe what might be going through that person's mind when they're like, how do you know that you're Jasmine?
It's like, how do you know you are not your parent or something?
It's like, they're not even asking who's who. They're asking, how do you know that I am Jasmine and that is Eloise? It's like...
It's super strange. People...
It doesn't make any sense.
Blonde.
Yeah.
Apart blonde. Once I find out what we start doing, they're like, oh my god, who's better? Who's faster? Running? Me. Me. But they're like, oh yeah, who's faster? Who's better? Whenever they find out what we're like interested in, it's really annoying actually. Because then they're like, oh, you guys should race so we can see who's faster. And it's like, literally, go away.
Yeah, and it's no difference from like other people racing other people. It's just the same thing.
Yeah.
People always ask, oh, can you guys like telepathically talk? Of course we can telepathically talk. If we're in a conversation with you and like we're next to each other or in front, even if we can't even see each other,
we're talking about you.
We're probably talking about you.
And what you're saying, and we're like, oh my god, I'm judging you heaps right now.
Yeah, we always, like, even if we're in different classes, right, I'd just be like, hey, Eloise, let's go to the bathroom just to have like a chat session.
You know, we've had our phone, I'm kidding. Well, we never do that. Never.
No, ever.
We never do that, Mum.
Half the time my phone's in my locker. It probably is.
Except for
Except
for winter uniform, I huck it in my blazer.
Yeah.
You know,
probably
and then I forget to put it
safer
on
to be in
silent
your
and
pocket.
phone call.
You'd probably have less chance of it getting stolen if it was on your pocket, holding it
in your
like.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yes, we are probably talking about you.
Yeah.
Even if we're not with each other, I might be talking to, say, one of my friends, and Ellie's be like,
or she'll literally come up to me and be like, oh my god, this just happened. I'm like, I know, I was there. Yeah. She's like, what? No, you weren't. I was like, I was. Yeah. Also, can you feel each other's pain? This one gets a lot of people.
If you ask us that and we're like, well, yes, if you punch us, you are getting a slap in the face. Do not ever hit us. It doesn't work like that. If they're like, oh, could you feel that? It's like, no, because that's not how it works.
Yeah, they literally come up to us and they're like, can you feel each other's pain? And then we're like, well, it depends. And they punch us really hard, and you're like,
It's like,
and
why
the other
didn't you
person
feel
doesn't
that?
do anything, and they're like, why didn't you feel
Yeah.
that? Like, you just said you could feel each other's pain, and we're like, no, we said it depends, you know?
It's like, if you do something, we're not gonna feel it every time, because then we'd always be in pain. Like, oh my lordy lord. Yeah. But it's like, yeah.
Literally, if you punch us, you're getting a black eye and a broken nose. I said that the right way this time. Yeah. Literally. So, just don't punch us.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't work that way. So, that's it for this video.
If you have any more questions, just
Comment.
comment and we will get to the next.
And remember
question.
to subscribe wherever the subscribe button is on this video.
Also, we will be doing once a month or once every 2 months. We'll do a challenge week where you can give us some challenges and we'll pick through the ones we want to do.
Not stupid challenges.
Maybe like challenges like the ice bucket challenge or stuff like that. Not like, oh, go jump off a cliff, go tightrope, stuff like that. We are not doing stuff like that.
Scary.
I know. The ones like the people that do it on the bikes.
And then they hold the stuff.
Oh,
and
no.
they're like balance. Super scary.
Yeah, that's not for us.
Yeah. No,
But-
nothing extreme. We're not extreme kind of people.
No, we are down to earth people. Did I say that?
And not up on ropes. So funny. Comment and subscribe.